What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer. Overwatch 2 Season 10 is fast approaching, so in today's video, I'll be discussing everything we know about this upcoming double-digit season, including the start date, new hero, changes to the battle pass and seasonal mythic skins, as well as other juicy little details about things to come. So let's go ahead and kick things off as we always do with the start date. Overwatch 2 Season 10 will be debuting on Tuesday, April 16th, so coming up pretty shortly here. For those of you who maybe haven't quite yet finished your Season 9 Battle Pass and are looking to get that Mythic Moira skin, or maybe even some of the titles beyond that, this is your deadline, so be sure to keep that in mind going forward. But moving on now to the actual content of Season 10, this is actually going to be a rather heavy season. Not only are we getting a brand new hero, who we'll be talking about in just a second, but also a ton of changes to existing content systems we have, such as mythic skins, the battle pass, and even an upcoming free trial for a brand new game mode. So jumping into it, first and foremost, we gotta talk about Venture. Yes, Venture. First teased all the way back at BlizzCon 2019, Venture will actually be the first damage hero added to Overwatch 2 since Sojourn, who launched all the way back in the beta of Overwatch 2 in the middle of 2022. Wow, it's been more than a year and a half since we've gotten a new damage hero to play, so needless to say, I'm quite excited to have Venture joining the roster. But in case you're itching to play them a little sooner than Season 10, it seems like there might actually be a free trial weekend for the hero leading up to Season 10. Now, I will note, we don't know the exact dates of the trial weekend, so for all we know, the trial weekend might be going on right now as you're watching this video, or maybe it's already happened and it's after the fact, but at least at the time of me recording this video, the Venture trial weekend has yet to begin, so keep that in mind. Because of that, I also won't be delving too much into speculating about Venture's abilities and mechanics and stuff, since there's a good chance we'll already know all those details by the time you're watching this officially. So what I will say at the time though is they are a damage hero with some sort of drilling mechanic involved. As we could see from the gameplay footage back at BlizzCon 2023, they apparently can drill into the ground as a sort of movement mechanic, which also protects them from taking damage. An interesting mechanic to say the least. I'm quite excited to see the full extent of this as a tool in their kit. Like, can you use it to go through walls or up and down through floors? We don't know yet. Again, the trial weekend is likely to answer all those questions, but in the meantime, I'm excited to finally get to play this hero, and they will be officially releasing in Season 10. Speaking of new content trials, however, while we aren't going to be getting a new Overwatch 2 map officially added to the game in Season 10, there will be a trial for the new Clash game mode, which is supposed to be launching sometime later in 2024, and with it will be coming the new Hanaoka map, a redesign basically of the old 2CP Hanamura map, but now designed for the new game mode Clash. Overwatch 2 game director Aaron Keller discussed in a recent dev update that we will be getting to play a trial of this new game mode and map sometime during Season 10, but that it won't be launching until later in the year. But at the very least, it'll be exciting to get our first look at this game mode, get a feel for how it plays, and get a look at the new map. I, for one, am excited to be going back to Hanamura in its new non-2CP form, so whenever that trial weekend rolls around, I, for one, am going to be eager to get to try out both. Moving on now, let's talk a little bit about the theme for Season 10, specifically the theme of the Battle Pass skins and, of course, mythic skin that'll be coming up in this season. Now, at the time of me recording this video, Blizzard hasn't stated outright officially just yet what the season's theme is going to be. However, we do have some pretty heavy evidence to speculate on. First and foremost, again, going back to BlizzCon 2023, it was discussed that in 2024, we'll be seeing themes for seasons such as witches, eldritch horror, mirror universes, and Egyptian mythology. Now, we already saw the eldritch horror theme in Season 9, and of these three remaining themes, one of them particularly stands out to me, which is the Egyptian mythology. Given that the new hero Venture, who's going to be launching in Season 10, is an archaeologist and thus does a lot of digging around with ancient archaeological stuff, I can't help but feel like Egyptian mythology would be the perfect season battle pass theme to launch alongside this new hero. They themselves could get some sort of desert archaeology type skin as part of the battle pass, and the other heroes could get skins inspired by the different Egyptian gods and deities. Again, it hasn't yet been officially confirmed by Blizzard that this will be the season's theme, but it does seem very likely given that Egyptian mythology is a theme coming sometime this year, and of course Venture feels like the perfect fit to have these two launching together. Now, you can't have a season theme and battle pass without a mythic skin, which brings the good old question of who will be getting this season's mythic skin. In the past, we've seen a bit of a trend with the heroes that get new skins, where a hero from each of the 3 separate roles, being tank, damage, and support, will get a mythic skin before a second hero of any one of those roles will get one again. But as of Season 9, we've seen each role get 3 mythics at this point, which seems to make it, on that level at least, open to basically anyone to get the mythic this time around. However, my personal theory for Season 10 is that we'll actually be getting a mythic skin for Ramatra, and not just any Ramatra mythic skin, an Anubis Ramatra mythic skin. Now, the reason for this is that in early development for Ramatra as a character, his character design was actually heavily inspired by Anubis and Egyptian mythology of this sorts. This originally tied in heavily with Anubis, the god AI program, which is a significant part of the Overwatch lore, and Ramatra as a character reflected this with his design. Blizzard, of course, shifted a bit away from this with the ultimate design of Ramatra they ended up releasing into the game, but this would still make for an awesome mythic skin for Ramatra to get something more Anubis themed like this, and guess what? Anubis fits perfectly with Egyptian mythology. Again, speculation on my part, hasn't been officially confirmed by Blizzard, but I think it would work perfectly, and at the very least, if nothing else, it'd be pretty cool. Speaking of mythic skins though, one of the major changes coming in Season 10 is to mythics outright. No longer will a mythic skin be locked to a specific battle pass and only earnable through playing that battle pass that season, as in Season 10, Blizzard will be introducing the Mythic Skins shop, which allows players to purchase older mythic skins from any past season. The actual purchase of mythic skins will be done with a new currency called Mythic Prisms, which players can either purchase outright with real money, or, more often, earn directly through leveling up the battle pass. In essence, this means that by completing a battle pass, you'll still be able to earn a mythic skin, just as you would prior to Season 10, only now you have the option to spend those mythic prisms on a different mythic that isn't necessarily the one for that given season. Additionally, if you want to purchase only the base version of a mythic skin and none of the extra colors or weapons that come with it, you will be able to do that, and in doing so save some of your mythic prisms to potentially spend on other mythic skins as well. Overall, I think this is a really neat system, as it will let players earn older mythic skins that they otherwise would have missed out on and never had a way to unlock, which is a great thing because it means more players have more options for using skins they like, and especially when it comes to mythic skins, the highest tier skins in the game, I think a lot of players are going to be excited to finally get some of those older ones that they may not have been able to unlock initially. At the time being, we don't really have much insight into the actual price of mythic prisms if you want to purchase them directly with real money, or the exact mechanics and nitty-gritty of unlocking the different aspects of a mythic skin, but Blizzard has said they'll discuss it more leading up to the launch of Season 10, and of course, once Season 10 launches, we'll be able to just go into the shop itself and see how it works, but nonetheless, a pretty significant change coming Season 10. And the last major thing to talk about here today when it comes to Season 10 is Battle Pass changes. Not only will there be the change to mythic skins, where you no longer earn it directly in the battle pass, but rather through the mythic prisms, but also battle passes will feature Overwatch coins instead of merely credits. This is a change which players have been begging for since literally day one of Overwatch 2. It's basically how every other game with a battle pass system operates, and finally Blizzard is changing their battle pass structure to reflect that. Thank goodness. It has been stated that players will be able to earn up to 600 coins per season battle pass on just the free track, with additional coins being available on the premium track as well. Although the one thing to note is that with this change, they'll actually be taking coins away as a reward from weekly challenges. As it's been working up until this point, coins could be earned for free through completing the weekly challenges, such as playing X number of matches on a given role, getting X number of wins, those sorts of things. Those challenges challenges will no longer be giving out Overwatch coins. However, with this rebalancing and shifting the coins into the battle pass, you'll actually have the opportunity to earn more coins over the course of the season than you would have with the original weekly system. I, for one, am a big fan of this change because it doesn't mean you have to grind Overwatch on a weekly basis in order to max out the number of coins you get. Now, as long as you complete the battle pass itself over the course of the season, you're guaranteed to get all the coins available to you. So yeah, again, a great change, which I'm really excited to see Blizzard introducing. And the other major thing that'll be changing with battle passes here in Season 10 is new heroes will no longer be unlocked by playing the battle pass. Instead, new heroes, starting with Venture and retroactively applying to all past Overwatch 2 heroes, such as Kiriko, Junker Queen, Ramatra, will be unlocked for free for everybody as soon as they launch. No more having to pay or grind the battle pass to get that new hero. Nope, they're just going to be playable for everybody right out of the gate. Again, a phenomenal, incredibly player-friendly change coming in Season 10, and I am so excited to see how this can help reinvigorate Overwatch 2 itself by potentially bringing back players who otherwise weren't playing because they couldn't get to play those new heroes. And on that note, that does it for everything we know so far about Overwatch 2 Season 10. Honestly, this season is shaping up to be a pretty exciting one. A ton of awesome new content will be coming to the game, along with a bunch of exciting changes. So let me know your hopes and expectations for Overwatch 2 Season 10 by dropping a comment down below. Are you eager to play the new hero Venture, or maybe you're excited to get to unlock some past Mythic skins that you'd otherwise missed out on? Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and as always, be sure to subscribe, hit up that bell icon, come follow me on X, and join my Discord server to hang out and never miss any of my future Overwatch 2 news, streams, and other content. Special thanks to my YouTube channel members who help make these videos possible, and if you'd like to join them to earn some cool rewards, then just hit that join button down below. Otherwise, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.